Well, it's taken me a bit of time to find out Jupiter's Moon was available, video on demand, but I finally got to see it, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I've seen it a few times here and there, clips to clips, and I saw it in its entirety. I thought, hey, this is not too bad as a superhero film is concerned. It's a very strange film at that. I'm going to explain essentially what the premise is that a Syrian refugee tries to pass illegally into Hungary, somewhere in the outskirts of Budapest, and then he is shot by one of the immigration guards, and he levitates and flies into the sky. He doesn't know he has this power, but then suddenly a surgeon or a doctor from Budapest comes to investigate into this young man whose name is Aryan, and he notices that he flies around and that he's taken illegally by the doctor after he was fired by his guard, and then they go on this goose journey trying to run and chase away from the law. In many ways, it's a very strange film. It's actually quite artsy, and I say superhero with an asterisk. Because if you're expecting something like an Avengers sort of thing, you're definitely not going to get that. But it definitely has that sort of superhuman element about it as the Syrian refugee tries to fly into the ground and above and below. It's a very surreal sort of experience, and it actually works quite well. It's actually a very political film at best. I'm sure many of the people who are probably watching this review have probably seen Black Panther already. There are some similarities here and there between this one and Jupiter's Moon, in that both films have a very political bent about them, except Jupiter's Moon wears it entirely on its sleeve. This is a more or less critique on race relations and the fear of terrorism and displacement of Syrian refugees going on in Hungary, which is a country that not a lot of people know about, but that they do speak in the same language family as the Finnish and the Estonians. And it, along with other Eastern European countries, often has a negative reputation for being anti-Semitic and that sort of thing, especially if you're familiar with the policies of Viktor Orban, who is quite popular there at the moment, but is not popular among the people who would particularly go see a film like Jupiter's Moon, or as it's known in its title in Magyar, Jupiter Holdja. I will admit, at first I thought the ending wasn't very good. It ends on a very weak note. I thought, why would they end in this sort of way? With the villain dies at the end, the guy who doesn't catch him. Spoiler alert. But as I learned to appreciate it more, I appreciate it more or less for its visuals and the story dynamics itself. I thought the scenery and cinematography was very sharp, even with those script and conclusion problems. It definitely has a life of its own. For people who don't like foreign language films, you'll be surprised to know that there is a lot of English that is spoken in this film, and a lot of it coming between the Syrian refugee and the doctor that tried to kidnap him, more or less, so he doesn't get captured by immigration forces. But I think the deal breaker for a lot of people here is the politics of the film. So it's going to divide a lot of people, more or less. But that shouldn't worry too much people because of the film's limited release and its audience appeal. But if you do want to see Gal Garcia Bernal looking like levitate in the sky and see naked Hungarian ladies in spas, and God knows one, listen to the hot chip and eat French fries, you're definitely going to let Jupiter hold you, or Jupiter's Moon as it's known.